This really neat looking belted gilt here on screen is 78-5, and we're going to talk about a few of these 78s. The 78s are sired by Carl, another really good litter out of the board that I sure wish Jordan still had. Carl is a littermate to Misconception. He'd be an unashamed BKS, so that's the pedigree here on the top side. Bottom side of the 78s is a Kingpin. She's a Kingpin 8-1. That 8-1 sow would have had a Dirty South that we had at Denver a few years ago that Wyatt Collard showed that was very, very good, that we were very proud of. And we bred that sow back to Kingpin and kept a gilt, and that's how we arrived at the mother, the 78. So this is 78-5. She's a Carl Kingpin.
I think a very neat one here that has just an incredibly striking look ahead of her shoulder there. Her skull and neck shape and neck attachment is exactly where it needs to be. She's accompanied with a big arm and a big kind of rear leg, and a little later maturing, just a little bit more skinnier kind of a gilt, I guess, if you want to put it that way, in comparison to the rest of the set. But on top of that, she's as mobile and flexible and striking as any. And I mean, again, she's got a stout head and a big tail. Lots of indicators that she's not going to stay skinny very long. And especially when you get into her pedigree here, I think a tremendous kind of feeding one. That again, her ability to elevate and get out and drive is ultimately what's going to separate her here as a big kind of a gilt. No doubt to me, in my opinion, kind of a short lister here in 78.5.